What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ben, bringing you today a Cutler nutrition review.
Welcome to PricePlow.
Now, Cutler Nutrition is not to be mistaken with the old purple bottles that Jay used to sell. That was owned by another company. Jay bought back the name. He's bringing new formulas alongside the pre-workouts that we enjoyed, the nootropic that we enjoyed. This is his total ISO, which is obviously an isolate protein. Proteins that are a little bit different than his pre-workout and nootropics in that there's not a huge long list of ingredients that I need to run through for you guys, but there are key things that I look for in a protein and things that I stay away from in proteins. So I'm going to look at the formula here and let you guys know how this adds up for me. I'm also at the end going to do a flavor review because we've got fruity cereal here, which is a fun flavor. Jay says it's a good flavor. I'm going to try it out for you guys and let you guys know what I think. So like I said before, pre-workouts, nootropics, post-workouts, aminos, stuff like that, you can dive in, you can go through the ingredients, the sources, the doses, stuff like that. Proteins are a little bit different. Since this is built around one active ingredient, there's usually not a lot of other stuff added in. Sometimes you'll see some other like digestive enzymes or something, but this is a pretty simple product and it kind of makes sense to me. We talked a little bit about the personality of Jay, what he's looking to create, where he comes from in the last two videos. With his pre-workout, he didn't want a stim bomb. He wanted something efficacious that's going to give you a better workout, more focus. With the nootropic, he didn't go crazy with stims again. He went with effective dosed ingredients, effectively sourced ingredients. And with his isolate, I can see the simplicity in this. Jay is a bodybuilder who understands what he wants in his body. He understands that he wants a pure protein, and clearly when you read the website, when you read what he puts out about this product, he understands the difference between a lower quality concentrate and a high quality isolate. He tells you that he only wants 90% pure isolate put in here, and it's true. Really, when you look at the ingredients, the only things you see here are whey protein isolate, natural and artificial flavors, a creamer blend, and then some excipients at the bottom and a sweetener to make it palatable. So there's no real other big blends added in. And even with that creamer blend added in, it's 24 grams per 27.7 gram scoop, which comes out to about 87%. Considering whey protein isolate is 90% dry, and it's only brought down to 87% with a creamer blend, flavor, some excipients added in for, just to keep it from clumping and keep it fresh in the container and mixed well. I'm pretty impressed they only took 3% to flavor it, sweeten it, and make it commercially available for you. So purity-wise, this passes my test. When you see an isolate, you know that the base ingredient is going to be 90%. You don't want it too far below that after all the manufacturing. Now, a couple things that they claim here are lab verified. I personally didn't request a lab verification from this. It is the law. A manufacturer has to be able to prove scientifically that it meets the label claim. Some companies I'll ask for a COA just out of curiosity, but with this one, I didn't think it was too important to bring to you guys a COA on the purity. No added sugars, obvious here. Zero amino spiking. I like that Jay recognizes that this was an issue, that some companies still do it. When you look at the panel, you see no aminos added or claimed, so without the COA, obviously that's a little bit different, but nice to see that he's putting that out there for everyone. And no artificial colors. I personally am not against artificial colors, but there's a lot of consumers out there that stray away from them. Are they required? Absolutely not. Sometimes they make your mind think a little bit more so that it tastes a little bit better. It'll taste a little bit more accurate to maybe what the color brings forward in your brain. But I like the fact that Jay is making this product simple and straight to the point. When you're a bodybuilder that knows what you're looking for, 24 grams of pure protein, a creamer blend to make it just a little bit more palatable, and a great flavor. I'm all about this so far. Now, when it comes to proteins, like I said, I look for simplicity. This product is not fully disclosed. However, they do a good job of giving you all the things that you're looking for. It does not have a panel that says this is the source and yield protein. However, they'll tell you it's a 90% whey protein isolate. In this, I'm super happy to see a brand with as large of an influencer as Jay Cutler heading it, looking at that kind of disclosure for the consumer. Is it at the forefront of disclosure? No, but I'm super happy to see him providing that kind of information to the consumer. Smells great. They say it tastes great. As long as it mixes well, I'm thinking this is a pretty good home run out of the park for most people who want to support Jay Cutler, who want a pure isolate. So, with that, honestly, I see great stuff in the panel. It's not a pre-workout. It's not going to take me 20 minutes to break down all the ingredients. Isolate, creamer, flavors, and sweetener. It's a simple formula, and I'm happy with it. So without further ado, I'm going to throw 1 scoop of this in 7 ounces of cold water. On the panel, he does say, if you want a little bit creamier, you can add it with some fat-free milk, skim milk or something like that. Normally, I mix all of my protein with whole milk just because I don't mind the extra calories. I don't mind the dairy. However, for the flavor aspect today, I'm going to mix it with water just so it's applicable to everyone who's going to be watching this video. All right, so like I said, there's not too many other ingredients added in here. For a lot of fruity cereals, you'll see inclusions, which are like pieces of cereal bites or things like that. We've seen it very popular. However, I think it's kind of on brand for Jay Cutler, professional bodybuilder, multiple time Mr. Olympia, to not have added carbohydrates, fats, stuff like that. Even if it does enrich the experience, I don't think it would be on brand for him to be including that kind of stuff in with the protein. Smells great so far. And I have to say too, the fact that it's Jay Cutler, who is this like bodybuilder that will do whatever it takes to be better, I'm not even expecting a ridiculously well-flavored protein, but you know, he does say that it is good tasting, so that's kind of, I wouldn't say that's what I would expect from him, but I'm happy to see that the entire industry is flavoring better. It's actually really good. The first initial hit is like kind of like a milky taste. Like this isn't, it's not just like the fruity bites. Like if you were to eat Fruit Loops without the milk, there's like you can taste the milk right off the bat. It's like a sweet milk, like a cereal milk, and then you get the Fruit Loops afterwards. Well, the whole rainbow of flavors that you would get from all the different colors. For me, it's a hit out of the park. I have said on the channel before that my taste buds, I would drink my own urine if it made me a better athlete. So I like a lot more flavors than most people. However, I could finish an entire bottle of this. That's usually my test with these kind of more unique flavors. Yeah, it's really sweet. It's really flavorful, but could I drink 30 servings straight of this? Absolutely. I'm a huge fan of Jay. I'd be happy to support his company by purchasing this. Versus other isolates, it's just as pure as any other isolate that's not going to include a lesser protein. So I'm not, I don't know if this is going to make it into our top 5 because there isn't a lot that makes it super different from the industry. But however, this protein on its own is pure, does not include many other additives. It's an 87% pure per serving protein product and tastes great. So no harm in putting this into your stack. If you want to support Jay Cutler, I would definitely say jump on it. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. If you have any other questions about Jay Cutler's products on our site, you can go to PricePlow.com/Cutler-Nutrition for all your news, reviews, and interviews on Jay Cutler's products.
Welcome to PricePlow.